You know, they can have a whole wall attack you, which is lovely.
Dark Hour is one of the most immersive haunted houses here in North Texas.
I have areas that suck more than this area sucks. This is a pet peeve of mine.
We've got co-owner Allan Hobbs here with us. He's going to take us through for a behind-the-scenes tour. Without further ado, let's go look at some creepy
You
stuff.
see the spider? He's right down there.
Yeah.
Just take a look.
I trust
Someone
you,
worked
Allan.
hard on that. You go appreciate it. So I am Allan Hobbs. I am one of the owners of Dark Hour Haunted House. The other owner is my wife. And Dark Hour Haunted House is in Plano, Texas. It has been open since 2013, and my wife and I purchased it in 2023. So we've been the owners for a couple years now.
You're lucky on that. So what's going on here
Lucky
at Dark
owners. You actually walked into our exit lobby. This is, most people don't get to go back here. This is between the two lobbies. My office is here, Shannon's office is here. And this is a poster for every show that we've done off season.
Wow.
So if you count them, there's a lot. My wife's office.
Oh my God.
A little sneak peek
I can
in
live in there.
Yeah.
That's
You can
awesome.
look in there. Yeah.
That is so awesome.
It's,
Oh, look at her tree.
she wanted her office comfortable.
Yeah.
And she wanted it, you know, to reflect what we do. And joyous.
Yes.
Because there's joy in our work. Hi, Ivan.
Hi, Ivan.
Ivan's awesome.
So we were just open for the Friday night haunt tour, and we just had a ton of people here. They just got back on the buses and they're headed out, and our crew is wrapping up because we had a big dinner an hour ago. There was a bar set up over here, there was food set up over here, and it all has to flip fast.
Right.
Because
And that it did.
because tomorrow we have an amazing crew. Because tomorrow, hello, wife.
Hi.
Tomorrow our show is open for the public, and we're gonna several hundred people here, 400 or 500 people tomorrow night.
Nice.
So we're going from event space, flipping over to show space.
But what's normal season look like as far as theme and story?
Well, we're in the wrong room to talk about that. Come
Oh,
on.
okay. We must proceed.
I like it when my secret doors are closed.
It's not a secret anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Don't leave a secret door hanging open. So this is one of the first rooms you go into. And this sets up the idea of the Dark Hour Coven. There are 13 witches that come together to make the coven, and they have one purpose. It is to make a spell called the Dark Hour, which will create a magical eclipse, and it will be nighttime forever. In order to have the energy to do that spell, they're harnessing fear energy. In order to do that, they have built a haunted house. That is Dark Hour Haunted House.
I think
And
I like
if you-
these witches.
If you pan around the room, you will see the witches. And this hall of witch portraits is set up in the order in which you'll go through their realms in the show.
Oh, okay.
You would think there would be 13 realms, but there's 14 because there's a couple areas that are just coven focused. It's not a particular witch, it's like the activities of the coven.
Gotcha.
Like they have a library. That's for the coven, that's not just for one witch.
Sure.
Come on.
And so there's lots of little Easter eggs here that kind of allude to what's coming up in front of you here.
Our haunt is full of Easter eggs. We're now in Halloween's area. Halloween is the Halloween witch or the child-eating witch. It's the classic witch from
I like her.
stories of she has the candy house in the woods.
Are these puppets? These birds?
These are puppets. So there's a little runway back here where actors can be.
Oh my
And
goodness.
if you're back here, then you can stick your hand into a birdo, right?
Oh my God.
And
He comes out there. That's awesome.
but this isn't your job all night. This is one thing that you can pop
One
into.
thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm stuck here, I'm doing this, I'm a hand coming
There's
out of the
another
wall.
Right.
It's an option.
I love
Very cool.
that.
You'll find a lot of options here. I tend to not tie actors down. I give them routes. They can run a route, or they can work a run. Some people are more comfortable. I would like a spot. Put me in that spot, and I'll see everybody who comes by. Okay.
But the scenes are flexible and can allow for all those
Yes.
different types as they come and go.
Yep. So we're kind of in a Halloween realm. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge. This whole area used to be a graveyard, and I'm slowly changing it into Halloween Town.
Nice.
It just takes a little while.
Graveyard, hence the caskets overhead, or the coffins overhead here.
Right?
Yeah, but maybe that's just the way that they're getting to the party.
Yeah.
Alan, what percentage of stuff in here would you say you have made, or your team?
See, we've been to a lot of haunts, and a lot of this stuff looks very unique, and we don't see these exact things very many other places.
We make a lot of our own stuff. I mean, that's kind of what I'm known for. I'm known for making things. I have a YouTube channel, and that's how a lot of people know me.
What's your YouTube channel?
Stiltbeast Studios.
Stiltbeast Studios.
On YouTube. On the YouTubes. And it used to bother me. All right. So, okay, what year was it? Hold on.
We're going into the archives here.
1992.
92.
I wasn't graduated from high school yet. And I jumped out and I scared someone dressed in my Wolfman outfit. And a guy goes, I have that mask. I bought that at Spencer's.
Oh.
And that's where I had gotten that mask. And I said, never again.
Right?
Never again. So yes, anything I get, I change. Anything that goes in my show, and nothing is made for you. It's made for the masses. If you want it to be in your show, you've got to paint it. You've got to change its costume. You've got to make it yours.
Totally.
And that's what we do.
And we can show a little bit of Stiltbeast Studios footage here too. And we can't see them in the haunt since we're not in the actual haunt, but Stiltbeast is kind of because you guys use a lot of stilt creatures too, right?
Yeah. Oh, we in October we have 7 stilt actors in the show.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So
you got some little hidey holes
fun
there.
little cubbies.
There's so many hidey holes.
You would never know that was a pop out.
Heck no, you
just
wouldn't.
by walking by.
No. This is a pet peeve of mine.
Oh.
If you see fender washers that aren't painted,
Oh,
or
yeah.
plumber strap that isn't painted, look in the mouth. Look at this is my shame. See that?
Oh, little reflection
that
there.
one's not painted.
Shame.
So in show light, I haven't seen that yet.
Right?
So now they're going to get a note.
They're getting clever at hiding stuff out.
There's so many hidey holes in here, though. I feel like that's what keeps people screaming is a lot of these hidey holes.
So Dark Hour opened in 2013. And this area right here probably went up in 2016.
Okay.
And at that point, this was a witch's graveyard where only witches got to be buried.
Oh, okay.
And there was a character that in the storyline was when a witch was burned at the stake or hanged or whatever, he would go get their body and bring it back here to be buried. And he was the traveler. So he always brought a body back and forth.
Gotcha.
But this was where the witches' familiars were buried.
Okay.
So we've kind of
I saw the bat hanging back
we
there.
pushed that storyline back a little bit, but look in all these cubbies, and there's a little
different.
dangerous animal in there of some
Oh,
kind.
my God.
There's rats and
That one
bats
looks like
and
a spider.
spiders, and behind you
Wow.
is a statue of a sleeping cat,
Oh my
and there's a
God.
crow. So here's a frog immortalized,
Wow.
but this was their familiars, and how did they bury their dead?
Interesting. So this is still an extension of the old graveyard
Yeah,
scene.
but it's when you have a haunted house that's this big, right? What you have to think about is I want to add new cool things, and I want to update the haunt to whatever my new storyline is. But I want to replace the stuff that's not as cool first. I have areas that suck more than this area sucks. So this will not get updated until it's the suckiest area.
Gotcha.
Maybe in the bottom 3 suckiest.
I don't think any of it sucks.
Right? It all was pretty good when we came
amazing.
through.
I can point out a few areas. You're like, yeah, this kind of sucks. I'll show you. Truly.
I saw some interesting bars back here. I gotta believe there's
I
an
was gonna say
actor
those are got to be loud.
back behind there.
I stole this. This setup from Woods of Terror.
Okay.
They had a culvert pipe where an actor was hiding in the culvert pipe, and they had bars over the end. I'm like, okay, chains and pipe segments, and it's just
Good Lord.
what
Yeah.
a lovely noisemaker.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
That's got to make some code yellows.
Right on the
And
side
right
of your head
around
there.
the corner is another lovely noise. I call this these are rattle bars because it's hinged at the bottom, and there's 6 inches of travel up top.
Yeah.
Nice loud pop
so
there.
that gets you a lot of noise too. The haunt is, as I walk through on a tour like this, I see all the layers. I see all the
Oh,
time
absolutely.
and history.
Gosh.
And at one point, my friends Michael Edwards and Bart Butler, they're both at Terror in the Corn now, but they both worked here with me.
Oh.
And they did the distressing and painting in here.
Okay.
In this set.
Yeah.
Except Michael Edwards, because of the way it used to be sat. He never, see, this is all nice and distressed. He never distressed this side. See?
Oh.
It's really clean.
Michael.
So I point this out to everybody I possibly can.
Michael Edwards did that.
Could I have just distressed this? Of course. Way more fun to Raz.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Another thing I noticed that I think is amazing in this attraction is your line of sight everywhere.
Oh, like
There's
being able to look
always
through these
something
windows.
up, and you're always seeing like into the future, and it doesn't look like we're in a building. Like, it looks like we're where we're supposed to be.
I am chasing Netherworld.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's.
Well, I think you're doing an amazing job of it.
Netherworld is the haunted house I've ever been to. And I love it. I love the sight lines. I love that everywhere you look, something is happening. That's what I want. I haven't been in my building for 20 years yet. We're not that old of a haunt, but I keep adding layers and I keep adding things. I'll show you something we added just around the corner. From the inside, this is the big driftwood jack-o'-lantern.
Yes. We definitely noticed him when we came through for the live
I wanted
show.
to give him a big hug.
Yeah, Nora didn't want to leave him alone.
There's
We
Mikey.
just added an animation up there. So that's you see this in a lot of yards. It's a cauldron creep. But it's a nice piece. It adds detail and such. So
And there's even the roof line back here.
yeah.
I
And
know.
when it's up there, you can
It makes
see
us feel so small.
And I wanted you to see that clock because Dark Hour has a bit of a time theme and overtones. You can see that from almost anywhere in the graveyard. So all of the walls, come on. So 2 weeks ago, we were in our back storage area and we found these boxes of pumpkin pails.
Oh.
And I'm like, we're trying to, when I had just a 2-car garage, it fills up like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I moved and I had a house with a 1,700 square foot shop. Fills up like that. And then I moved that shop for Stiltbeast Studios into this 50,000 square foot building. Fills up like
Feels
that.
like it's never big
When
enough.
does it stop? You know, it doesn't stop. Whatever you're dealing with, I'm dealing with it, just on a different scale.
Yep.
So we had these was 3 big cardboard boxes of these pails. I don't know why I have them. I just have them.
Right.
It's
Well, you're a
like, get them
hunter.
in the show. Get them out of this storage and put them in the show. So now
Yeah.
they live up here, and I love them.
Heck yes. Add more to that kind of nostalgia Halloween.
Yeah. Well, I was saying about the clock. If you're right here,
You can see.
you still see it.
Yes.
You know, and those walls are cut in such a way where you can see it from over there. When you first come in, you can see the clock face. We
Does the
think
clock
about
change
sight
time as we
lines.
go?
What's that?
Does it change time as we go
No,
through?
right
Okay.
now it's a static. If you look at how it's built as a big square. One day, my wife loves this saying, in my massive spare time, we'll cut out that. I'll put a TV behind it, and we'll have a digital
Oh, okay.
clock doing whatever we
Well,
want.
I noticed there's so
Very
many clocks
nice.
in the rest of the haunt too. I'm like,
It
wow.
used to be we had a clock in every room. I've kind of
Oh my
calmed
gosh.
down on that. And all the times were set different and it meant something.
Oh.
But at some point, it's hard for me to keep up with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Little fortune teller.
Look at this
area
cool
here.
box, right?
It is amazing.
So this prop was made by a friend of ours. And hey, let's make this and put this in the show. And putting it on the table was too low. It wasn't cool looking. So I'm like, I need to raise it up. So we went back in our storage and I found this big trunk. And then I looked up, I Googled Romani, which is the politically correct term for people who may be called gypsies,
Uh-huh.
which is not a polite term, but we use
Okay.
Romani. They're traveling chests and cover with beautiful folk art. Ours is Baba Lupina, so she is the mother of wolves. So this has a wolf theme on it, all around it. And this was
nice.
painted. This whole prop exists to raise this up 1 foot so that it works better for the scene.
Yeah, I noticed that was moving as soon as we came in here. I
You
was
saw
like,
the crow
"That's
Yeah,
up
you want to
there,
have
yeah.
something moving. One of the things
Yeah.
that we're going to do is we'll add a door right over here in this corner because I
Good distraction.
I installed the werewolf animation so I can move a werewolf and now I can have a werewolf attack in here too.
Aw.
And there's also a bub scare there, I think.
Yeah, and there's a opening here,
Oh yeah.
an opening right here.
You
can
never
get a
know
scare.
where they're gonna come at from in here.
All of my haunts are Swiss cheese. There are holes everywhere so that the actors have options. We used to have a still performer over here, but this is a werewolf bush lunger from Poison Props. See, that I bought that. I didn't bother making this because they made a perfectly good bush werewolf.
Yeah.
And it's over here now. And now I can move my stilt werewolf over here. If he's on the outside of the people, he's a one-hit wonder. If he's on the inside, then they pass him on several sides, and he can get a lot of hits.
So yeah, we started over there and we walked around.
Yeah, so that werewolf
And
can
came out
attack
right
through
there.
there and get a scare,
yeah.
and over here now. And if I cut a door right there in that room that I was talking about.
Oh, so yeah, okay. So this was the gypsy room.
So that's where you go in. He can get a scare there, and then to your right now, that wall will be a door.
That'll be a door. Huh.
And then he'll be able to get scares on 3 sides.
Nice. We were looking at the walls in here too, and you can kind of see some
Okay, so in October,
there.
this is blacklight. And this is a blacklight mural. And it looks like the trees and the starry sky just go on and on and on.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
So that's what the mural is there for.
Of course, you got the moon
I love
looming
the
overhead
moon.
there. So we're going into like another witch's hut right here, it looks like.
Well, this is still the wolf.
This is the last bit of the werewolves.
Okay.
Werewolves and vampires have always had a symbiotic relationship to a degree. And still the werewolves are guarding the porch as you head towards the vampire witches.
Guarding the front porch.
So the
Like good
last
doggies.
werewolf is right here.
I booped him.
You booped him.
He's a nice big werewolf puppet.
Gorgalore there.
This is a Gorgalore. I love secret doors.
Oh my God. That is definitely a secret door.
We had no idea.
Heck yeah. This even looks like burned and old, like so many layers.
The wallpaper, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have too many cobwebs.
No. How did
We
you get this
love
crackle
cobwebs.
effect right here?
Wood glue.
Wood glue.
Wood glue, paint over top of it. As the wood glue shrinks, it breaks up the paint.
Oh wow. It just looks so much older that way. These giant rooms. Oh my God.
So now we've entered the vampire quarters.
So
it
yeah,
looks
one
like.
of the things that we're blessed, we have like 25-foot tall ceilings in some spots, so we can build up. And I think if I can make the guests feel small, that makes them easier to scare. And part of making them feel small, I want the world to be bigger than they realize, and I want the room they're in to be bigger than they can hold.
And then, the rooms scale up and then they shrink down, and they scale up and then they shrink down. It's kind of the roller
All right.
coaster effect.
There's a movie, I don't know when it came out, maybe 2000, Sin City.
Sin City.
It was the black and white movie, and there was a guy named Marv in it. And in that movie, I think there's 2 scenes where a guy gets his testicles ripped off by the hands of another guy.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
And yet, during that scene, I felt no emotion. I felt no discomfort because the whole movie was so intense. It was so visually powerful and overbearing that scene was just another scene in it. It didn't have highs and lows. And I really started looking at, I need the lows so people appreciate the highs. That's why you're going to see big rooms, little rooms, high intensity, low intensity. If you want to see backstage,
Yeah.
like actor view,
Well, yeah.
Sure.
okay. This is one actor spot at dark hour, right?
Oh my God.
So-
I already see so many spots.
The first space that they're going to see you is this secret door I showed you. They can get a hit here. They probably won't do that first. They'll probably do this mirror first
Oh, the
because they're going to hit.
Oh my God.
This mirror's closed, right?
Yeah.
And if it's dark back here, they can't see this.
Oh, they can.
No,
Let me
they
go
can't
around
see
the
through.
front, and then you can
Go
show
around
him
that,
back
just
here.
go right around that
Go right
corner.
here.
Oh, okay. So, right there.
Follow the wiggly fingers.
Yeah, you can't see nothing right there.
Well, it's right now. You
It's-
got
there's
light
light.
through it.
just
Yeah.
When it's
barely,
dark,
yeah.
You know, if I darken this up, you can't see through there. But I can see you because you have light on you.
Right?
And then I get a scare here.
Oh
I
my
scare
God.
first or second person. Then that slows them down, and I can get the back of the group right here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then
Double
I can come here and hit the front or wait for the middle, and then hit the back, who never saw this scare, here.
Wow.
I'm in what we call a daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy.
Because this is the head of the flower, and that's a petal. The guests are going
okay.
on the petal of the daisy, and they come back to the head of the flower right here.
Through the vampire.
And I can
and
hit
back
them
around
again
right there.
through this curtain. I have a mirror right here.
Ooh.
This is another mirror scare. Here.
Mhm.
I have a noisemaker built in
Yeah.
Yay.
because they're going to bang on something. We should provide it for them.
Good idea.
And if they're short, they can stand up on the stand here. I also have book scares right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they look like library books, but I can pull them out of the way and get a scare. I have a reach-through window right here. And I have a step-out scare, which is my last scare in line.
Very cool.
That puts me right back here to run my little route.
Heck yeah.
But it's all daisy, petal, petal, petal. This
Yes.
is coffin, but the back of it's just a curtain, so an actor can get in and out of there pretty easy. And one person here, and then one person here.
Double
That's it.
taps.
Those are
That
good
is
hits.
major.
We
double
love
tap.
double taps.
Yeah. So this is another spot.
Oh, another.
No actor will get bored working here.
You're
Okay?
right.
They've
have
got
their hands
stuff
full.
to do.
Yeah.
Coffin opening. Reach through, step out scare here. I have a reach through here. As they go around the petal of the daisy, I've got a mirror here. I've got a reach through here.
Oh, that's a. Yeah.
You know, I can see you through here.
Oh, yeah.
Hit here. And I've got right here.
Heck yeah.
So there's options.
So many options. This is why I was screaming all night.
And 2 people in here during haunt season, the buddy system, you know, if one has to take a break, they go, but 2 people can cover all these scares. And this is a third of the haunt they're hitting between all these turnarounds.
Right. Which is great if you have actors that call out.
I think every haunt built a set something like this after the Renfield movie came out and Dracula's Throne and all the empty blood bags. It was so beautiful. I know of several haunts who built sets from blood bags, and I'm one of them.
When we came through here for the Dead by Dark Hour, I was so scared. I didn't even see a blood bag.
Oh, I saw them all over the place.
I didn't even notice them. I was like too busy running from the monsters.
These
So-
are vampires.
Oh my
The
gosh,
food
who
supply.
painted these? I noticed that one over there, and I'm like, ooh.
I painted that.
Oh, did you really?
I painted
Nice.
this one,
Oh my
and I
gosh.
painted the Nosferatu over there.
Oh, yeah.
And Robert, artist Gulio, on the Instagram, he's our media guy. He painted this one, and he painted that one over there, which I think is the best of them. And we did it on a live one night.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we'll have to go check that
So
out.
all of our witches have a sigil. They all have a sign, a signet, a seal. And this is Lalandra the Vampire Witch. This is her area.
When I came through shooting B-roll, she showed how they came down, and I think they have like a little pedal or something right there.
They
That,
have a foot pedal that makes the whole room change.
oh, wow.
But this whole set is kind of meant to reflect the Lost Boys, like David's lair of the old hotel that broke down and sunk underground. That's what this is kind of meant to evoke the feeling of.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now, every year you do bring out a new witch and kind of have to.
Well, it's what's new. And instead of what's new, it's what's the focus witch this year. Who got new sets? Who got an amazing photo shoot? Because all the witches are here. But we just highlight who's our feature witch each season.
Okay.
And now it's a coven, and girls are a little catty. So every now and then, there's a cat fight or a witch fight, and one dies.
Uh-oh.
And then we bring in a new witch. I know what the next 3 witches are going to be. I just have to figure out which ones I kill. So, and if you look at where we're at right now,
Oh, back into the gypsy area.
right, and you both have lights. Come with me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We do. Oh, we're going we're going in between the walls. We gotta get skinny, Tyler.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you have no problem with that. Oh my God.
Wow. Scare?
Yeah.
Scare? Here.
Yes.
And you know where we're at
Heck
now.
yes.
Back out on the front porch.
That's so cool. Customers, when you come here, you're gonna get scared for sure.
All those little cubbies, all those little scare spots. It takes a person working here about 2 months to know their way around. I've worked with people and they've been here for years, like day crew. And then I'll take a shortcut. They're like, I didn't know there was a door. That's the door. But we were right here.
Yes. I got lost going to the bathroom earlier, so I can totally.
Some actors go to the bathroom and never come back.
Oh, the werewolf got him.
They're working in the wrong section. This is an old Scare Factory piano. It used to be in the foyer over there. And instead of sending it to the scrap heap, it's now a serviceable wall panel here in this part of the show. Mm-hmm. And it's part of the broken down look of this area.
Yes.
But this is the painting that Robert did that I think is so good.
It's very good. I think they're all good.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is one of my top 5 favorite movies. And when we had a focus on the vampire witch, we had a couple Lucys running around.
Yeah.
As one does.
Oh my God, that would have been creepy. I love how the bats have big old fangs in here.
Yeah, we have motorized bats that are flying around up above, and then there's big hanging bats down below, and there's lights on the bats that make a bat shadow on the wall, so it looks like even more bats.
Oh, well.
So many tricks here.
And are those just like ceiling fan? Oh, maybe wiper motors. Okay.
Wiper motors.
I thought maybe they were ceiling fan motors, but yeah.
Yeah, just wiper motor.
Nice. Little catacomby area here where the vampires go to rest.
This area of the haunt, it kind of sucks. It's okay. It's not amazing. But this is an emergency exit. Mm-hmm. So there's not much that I can do.
Right.
It's 8 foot. It's a turnaround. Mm-hmm. Until I know of something cooler, I won't take this out. But it's all right.
It's on the short list.
But these two are very sweet. These are my lover skeletons.
No.
And this is I'm on a roller coaster skeleton.
Now we're getting into some kind of gnome castle.
The Goblin Queen.
The Goblin Queen.
This is a witch. She's the Goblin Queen.
Okay.
She looks a little bit like Maleficent in that the horns and the wings and stuff, but she is a ruler of ugly goblins. And that's her sigil because the goblins tread everywhere. And this really pays homage to my love of Rankin Bass, the Hobbit cartoon, where there's a whip, whoosh, there's a way. There's a whip, there's a way. And all those goblins and goblins from D&D and the 80s horror movies of Gremlins and Ghoulies and all that. And Labyrinth has a bunch of little creatures in it. And this is a big Easter egg. This is a homage to Labyrinth, this area.
Oh, okay.
If you look up, you see upside down staircases.
You do?
You see staircases and doors over here. And there's the baby Toby crawling around.
Oh, there is!
Yeah.
The red and white up there.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I was more looking at the bird poop when I came in here because I was like, I've never seen somebody detail a haunt to have actual bird poop.
There's so much bird poop. Yeah, there's a lot of bird poop. But what's the downside of that many ravens and crows?
Can't live with them, can't live without
bird
them.
poop.
They
But
make
you know where I
llamas?
got that? Harry Potter movies.
Oh, yeah.
If you go look at the scene in him in the owlery where the owls are, full of owl poop. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like the poop.
Yeah. And it's flying, guys.
So Maeve McKenna is the Goblin Queen. Everybody has multiple names. Goblin Queen's her moniker. Maeve McKenna is her name. This is her throne. Rue built this. This is literally a side of the road chair. Spray foamed and plastic skeletons to within an inch of its life to make this throne. It is super uncomfortable. Please don't sit in it.
The detail is what's holding it together right now.
Yes. But if you look in here, you'll see flying monkeys.
Yes.
You'll see goblins. These are the little guys from the Subspecies movie, where Radu, who summons little monsters, the same monsters were in the gate, and they're all motorized. In October, all these guys move and laugh. And, yeah.
This is a really cool room. I love it.
And then Maeve McKenna is up here walking around, and her wings are like brushing over your head. Those are her wings mounted on the wall, out of the way.
So she wears those?
Yes.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, big old wangs.
Big ol' wangs.
And they're made from pool noodles, right?
Yes, they are. Now that's the back of them. The back of them doesn't look as good as the front of them. Mm-hmm. They're flipped around.
Nice.
And this is how the killers for this show killed people quickly. They would set up their sticker so that they could very easily get people.
Pre-gaming.
Yeah, they would have. They'd have 15 of these, so that way all that they had to do was, this, boom, you're dead.
And they did too.
Yeah.
So explain just the nuts and bolts of that real quick. What the Dead by Dark Hour show is.
So in our off-season shows, we do a thing where our actors can kill you. Dead by Dark Hour, and this one is our Shriek character, which looks like Scream. That is who we sculpted and molded the mask. It's similar in look. That was the inspiration, but we wanted like a slasher killer feel because that's so different. We normally do at Dark Hour. Normally Dark Hour is dark fantasy, and this is very 80s slasher.
We saw some that looked kind of like Jason, looked kind of like Michael a little bit. Yeah,
it's a big cultural pot of movie murder, and each one has a different kill verb, like sliced, hacked, chopped. One guy came out; he was killed 14 times.
Yes, tonight.
You have gutted on your shoulder right now.
If you've seen stickers on her during this tour, you know where she got them from.
What I really like about Dead by Dark Hour is that someone who's jaded going through a haunt, because they've been through haunts, there's something new. There's an element to it. There's a payoff. The actors are always pretending to kill you, but they can't. Now they can.
They quote unquote can.
Yeah, exactly. And while it's small, it's something. And I think it's going to evolve from here. I don't know where, but this is, I feel like that's what's next. I'm on to something, and we'll see where it goes.
Very nice.
Maybe something where customers get something if they have so many of them, or...
So
you said you had some customers that were collect them, right?
Oh yeah, they collect. They absolutely do. They're like, oh, I don't have that one. I want that one. And then we actually have a poster where they can collect them and put them on the poster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like collecting the quarters,
So you guys are the first ones to see this room. This is the first time this room's really on camera.
Wow.
And did you see the lighting in here with all the tubes coming down and stuff?
Kind of mad scientist lair-ish.
Well, this is going into Victoria Frankenstein's lair.
Oh, okay.
We've had Victoria Frankenstein since 2019. Now there's a Victoria Frankenstein at Epic Universe. So far, we're friendly. But we had it first.
Right.
As soon as they went public domain.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a daughter,
Yeah.
This is so freaking awesome.
So these actually light up, right?
Yes, so these are edge lit. And what's amazing is that you can hide behind this as an actor, and because their eyes stop at the light, you can scare them still. It's so weird that people don't see through that. They should.
The light
This
blinds
whole
them.
section, I wanted that flip science book when you were a kid of the transparency. This is the circulatory system. This is the skeletal system.
Yes.
I wanted them all to line up so you could see, and you had to weave through them.
Oh, yeah.
But I just couldn't make that happen in the space that we had. But
That's still cool.
Skeletal system, nervous system, circulatory system.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had not seen those utilized like that before. Well, at all, really, other than just on some posters. Oh my god.
And here we've got the big electric coil.
Yeah, it's I don't think this was lit up for you guys because the Dead by Dark Hour lighting is so different.
Gotcha.
It's a very dark show because the focus is on the intensity and the killers and And those little stories and little moments, each one has a harbinger who tells the story of that particular killer or gives more information, you know.
That's why, okay, so even today we had little
There's a talker.
civilian people that were like, hey, you gotta run, you gotta go, they're gonna see you,
Yeah. So that's like the show tomorrow. This was a 100 people came tonight. That's an eye blink, you know. But tomorrow we've got a couple spots where guests can hide. And the harbinger says, the killer's coming, hide. And there's places to hide in the room. And then the killer walks through, and if you're hiding good, they don't see you, and they keep going.
Nice.
And they say, get out, he left, you can go. Nice. You know, but it's interactive, it's adding something.
Absolutely.
Frankenstein, Glass.
Oh.
Phew. That is amazing. So who made him?
Okay. I have an employee named Chris. I think he's 6'5". And we did a tape body of him. And then we filled that with foam. And then we cut the mid-thigh, and we added 3 inches. We cut the bicep, added 2 inches. Cut the forearm, added 1 inch. So we lengthened him out until he's 7.5 feet tall. And that is where that body came from.
That's awesome. So he was like legitimately Frankenstein.
Yeah, so exactly. Yeah.
That's so cool.
And so those big boots on him. In 2012, I made a mascot for a costume for a pizza company who was a Martian gunslinger. I've been making costumes a long time. I've done some weird stuff. And those were his boots. Wow. But I still had the mold, so I'm like, okay.
That'll work perfect.
They're going to be Frankenstein boots.
So those are Martian Pizza Boy boots.
Martian gunslinger.
Martian gunslinger Pizza Boy boots.
Even better.
This set did not exist 3 days ago.
Oh my God. Wow.
What?
Yeah. So Frankie and Tanner were wandering around here. They have been techs at Netherworld for a while, and they stepped away for personal reasons, and they do a lot of traveling tech work. And Jake, my second director and lead tech here, is doing a lot of traveling work on other shows around the country. So he went away for a bit, they came in, and I purchased some animatronics from Poison Props. And this is what they call the praying monk. But I immediately turned it into one of my blind, like nothing comes to you finished.
Right.
This was a monk. If you look at this now,
She's
it's
totally
one of my blind witches.
Yeah.
I remember
the
seeing
thorns over the eyes.
I was gonna say I hadn't seen. I've seen that
yeah.
before because it turns around, right?
Yep.
And yeah.
Yep, it turns around and gets up in the air and stuff,
Yeah.
and does good scares. But she's looking for her eye, so there's an ambient track for that. That'll be in October. Where's my eye? My eye? My eye?
Oh, I love
And like right now in the TikTok shop, all over on my feed, there's a round sphere that plays movies, and they have the Eye of Sauron in it right now on the ads. Well, I bought a bunch of those, and I'll have one of those over there to be the eye. But anyway, yeah, a big cauldron is going to go here, and that's going to go up here. So you'll walk around the cauldron, and she'll attack.
And you might end up in the cauldron now.
And this space was completely different. You used to come into this room through a door right there, and you would go out through a door over there, and you left the Frankenstein set straight down this hallway. So this was days ago.
I get so lost.
Like days ago.
Wow.
You just come straight down this
You all
hallway.
build fast.
Now, that's a little actor pop, right? And you go into this room and you start Three Sisters right here.
I think I see a little Easter egg here, maybe? The
Medusa?
Medusa?
Yeah,
little
well,
plaque
we
there.
will be adding a Medusa set probably next year. I won't have time for it this year. And these paintings have to come down because this was the old use for this hallway. So by October, all this will be temple, more like this set here.
Okay. Expand, bringing the Egyptian on in.
This is one of
So
my favorite.
is this Minotaur sigil the one for this?
No, that's just the Minotaur. That's
okay.
He works for them. He hangs out.
Guarding the temple.
This is one of my favorite uses of vines. Like we have physical vines that I built and put up. And then I painted vines on the wall first so that you get a double layer. And then because there's physical vines, you get the shadow of the vines when you light it.
Wow.
So you get nice layering with only a little bit of physical work.
Mm-hmm.
And what are your vines made out of?
It's a video on YouTube, by the way, on Stiltbeast
Okay.
Studios.
We'll link to it
But
in the
it
description.
is a roll of heavy-duty tinfoil that you coil up. That's your core. And then you run a roll of janitorial paper towels that don't have the perforations. So it's one long brown roll. And you dip that in sluice and cover up the tinfoil. And then
So
you
it
get
softens
a
it up a little bit.
bendable vine
Mm-hmm.
that has a nice organic look.
Nice.
Here's the
So
three sisters.
this head shows up like 4 times in the show. This time it's one of the 3 witches in a big iconic look. It is a push puppet in the beginning. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern. It's painted that way. And I'll show it to you again in the Nightmare Realms. And again, these are the Stygian witches. So,
The eye.
yeah, there's another eye. Eyes are kind of the thing. My influences, a lot of fantasy, sword and sorcery, 80s movies. And the 3 witches show up, the Stygian witches, they show up in mythology, and they showed up in Clash of the Titans.
Oh.
So this set, I put an Easter egg in. It's Bupo, the metallic owl, and he's right up there,
Look at that.
and that's a nod to Clash of the Titans. Because I love that movie as a kid.
Uh-huh.
Heck yeah. We love Easter eggs.
So
Oh,
this
the
is a
best.
this is our what we call a statue garden now. This will turn into a Medusa's lair later.
Okay.
Turning to stone, and all that sort of
Well,
thing.
yeah, but Medusa's tough. Number one, getting all the
Yes.
snakes on the head right is really difficult
Mm.
because it's just tough to do. And then human-sized, any quality lifelike statues, really difficult. So I'm going to do it, but it won't be this year because I've got to do it right. I really want, I've had 2 projects that technology can't keep up with. I know I want to do them, but I can't do it right yet.
Okay.
Instead of messing with scaring people, mess with guilt.
Ooh.
So that they come
Psychological.
into a room with a statue, and then if they just touch it slightly, it's rigged to fall over and break apart.
Oh.
Right?
That would freak you out so
Yes.
much.
How would you feel if
my
if
God.
that
I would
happened?
feel so bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna know that I
Yes.
touched the thing,
Yeah.
and it
Oh
said
my
not
God.
to touch the thing. Yeah.
And then a red light comes on a camera in the room.
Oh,
and they're
yeah. Shame.
But yes, but the closest I can think of right now is I used to have little toys that were like plastic people, and when you pushed in on the bottom of their base, it loosened the strings and they fell over.
Oh,
Yes,
I gotta figure out
yes.
how to do it, but that's something that I want to do.
Ooh.
So I definitely want a Medusa person statue. When Medusa scares you, you knock it over and you break that person apart. Used to be a person, and now it's a mess.
Oh.
I want
Oh my
to
God.
do that right.
And an actor going, "You just killed him."
Yeah.
Oh my God! Call a manager. Get this person out of here.
I love this greenhouse.
Yeah, so this is a greenhouse. And this is one where sometimes you build an area around the witch and sometimes you retrofit the area to the witch. So we have Huldra, the moss wife, and she is a plant. She's a Nordic creature called the moss wife. She's plant-based. So we had a greenhouse. This kind of became her area. It's not perfect for her, but it's a nice space. I don't mind it. And if you get to right here, the tone changes a bit. And now it's much more of what I want for her. This is our moss cave.
Mm-hmm.
It's so not impressive in regular lighting.
But it is very confining feeling.
Yes. You know
Even
what?
I have to duck.
Did you see the monster that was in this room?
In this room, yes. We did.
Yeah.
It scared the crap
This
out of
guy
me.
right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it got me so
it's
good.
a puppet, so that the actor can. If it's no one's there, then you just walk by and you never notice.
Yeah.
I hate seeing something that doesn't work.
Thank you.
So if no one's working this, you don't even notice it. But if they pick it up, they can have a whole wall attack
Yes.
you, which is lovely.
Very
it
nice.
very much so.
Remember this monster flower?
Uh-huh.
You'll see it again.
It changes a bit.
And now we're getting into mushrooms and moss. And this is really what I want the moss wife to be.
Oh.
Kind of getting some Last of Us vibes a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the
Myconoids. I've always loved those. Mushroom people. This was an experiment. I will tell you about this.
That looks good.
Okay, so here's what this is. This was a skeleton that I heated up, right? And then I put it in a big garbage bag. And I vacuumed the garbage bag. Do you see it? You see how it's all sucked
It's like your
down
own vacuum form.
to it? And then we molded it with plaster. So this is foam and latex.
Ooh, it's squishy.
But, yeah, and I've got the mold for those.
It's
But
got
I wanted
the
to...
slimy suction look.
Yeah.
My goal
Like
was
it's
to
growing,
make,
kind of.
you know, 5 or 6 of them. I think we did 2. And I love it. I like it, but I don't love it. So until I figure out where I can go with it. Oh,
You're
there's
on
3
the right
bones.
track now.
I love this thing.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely the eye catcher as soon
Oh,
as you
yeah.
come in.
Mushrooms.
Well, in 1 year, Stiltbeast had mushrooms at Transworld because I made them for my show. So we brought them. And that's a planty dead naked lady.
Oh, yep.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Gotta have one of those.
Yeah. She's having a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got her.
Library.
I noticed this room is round.
It's where you keep the Necronomicons.
Okay. If you look up in the top,
Yes.
there's a circular track, right?
Oh.
And over there, hanging down, that's a clip, and that goes onto a belt harness. So actors can run on the wall sideways.
Holy
They
Wow.
can run around the
That's
room
awesome.
sideways on the wall over top of the library.
Very nice.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And what does this, it was red when we came in. What does that mean? Like, what does it signify?
Jake likes red.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that lighting fits. It's not where we want it, but it's not the least cool thing right now, so I haven't fixed it.
Oh, I thought it looked
Eventually, we'll be fixing this light. To me, it looks like old cool library Vegas.
Okay.
It looks a little neon.
Okay.
It needs covering. It needs dumbing down. We'll figure it out.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing it.
Get
I
some-
noticed too, like even in this library, your books, there's something here that like even adds layers to the books.
Well, it's originally it was just all these books, but it's a witch's library. There have to be special books. There have to be Necronomicons and tomes and magic books, and that's what it's all about. And so, ideally, I'd have all these painted over, and I would have all of them be nondescript or monster special books. But who has time?
And you gotta have your Scrabble dictionary, Nick, on top of the planet
That's it.
Earth.
So
Which
we
book?
have a bookstore here called Half Price Books, and there's a program where it's 3 feet of books on a bookshelf for $20.
Oh wow.
So every 3 feet costs $20. But when you're building out a show and you need a bunch of books, they're heavy as sin. So I prefer to make our books. Like this is my preference. These are just 2x4 offcuts.
Oh.
This is a bead of liquid nails to make the binding of the book. But that's all this is.
Very nice.
Don't throw away your cups.
Nope.
I got to do a haunt training trip in Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, is it Rob down there at Soul Screams?
Yes.
Nice.
And I learned about the gigantes, which are monsters. They have this whole wonderful mask making tradition. And I bought that as a little souvenir. It was so brightly colored. And I painted it. And when you have a home, this is a haunt home, you know, and you get to put your story and your soul in it. And that's what that is. Whenever I come through, it's a nice, creepy little knickknack for everybody walking through. But for me, that's my friend. You know, that's my friend, and that's where you know we went and had a great time, and that's a memory I'll remember forever. But it's in my haunt,
Yeah.
and part of that charm and soul, I think it affects people. There's a monster book.
He's even got a mouth.
Yeah.
This hallway kind of sucks. It's just here. Is this a picture from the? What is this from? Like this picture? I don't know what this is from.
I don't know.
It's kind of a scary picture,
Yeah.
but I bet someone just printed it off the internet and put it up on the wall because I don't know what that is. That's not part of my story. This hallway kind of sucks. It exists,
I like the gears though.
but
It's kind of alluding
it's cool
to
up there. There's a
Yeah.
ghost that comes out up there. I don't think she was on for this show, but
She was like
Okay,
the projection.
yeah. Oh, great.
Yes.
yes,
Oh, so that came from the
I love the
spinning wheel.
ghost.
yes.
Okay, we thought that was an actual projector.
No,
so
it's the wheel.
Oh.
That's cool.
But yeah, this hall needs love.
Did
This
these
would be
used to
one-
be like little spark cages? Is that what those?
So we used to have gears in there, and the gears would turn, and you could see the clock ring through the gears. But I prefer this reveal from this corner to see the
Gotcha.
big clock ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Giving a tour at dark hour is always very difficult because we're open so much and we do so many different things, and even in the course of a couple months, the haunt changes a lot. So there's not normally a fence panel in the middle of this.
No,
room.
right.
Okay, that's not here in October. For this show, it's a place to hide that people can hide behind.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's not normally here. You're going to see big 55-gallon drum barrels in the Egyptian temple.
No.
That's not how I roll. That's just right now for
Right.
that show. It's not an Egyptian temple. This is a power switch for all of the witches, right?
Oh.
And each one makes their own magical, what is that called?
A little vial or a fuse.
No,
or
it's fuse. Yeah.
fuse. Okay, yeah.
They all make their own little, which is really just a cut off piece of glue stick. But this one is missing and broken because there should be 13. This one's missing. So this will never work.
That tells a little story all in itself, right there. Yeah.
Are they sabotaging themselves?
Oh.
Or are they just incompetent?
Or is there
You know?
something greater in
Is
that we
something
don't
else
aware?
at play?
Mm-hmm.
And ideally, all of these little circles would have a magical implement like that hand in it, which is a little weird thing.
That's got
There's
an
a
eyeball.
heart in this box.
Oh, that's so cool. I saw that earlier, and I'm like,
And eventually nothing's ever finished.
Right.
well, you have a giant haunt, so.
And it's
Jeez.
as soon as it's cool enough, aren't you obligated to go on to the next thing?
Then you have to one up
Like,
yourself.
why would I spend more cool on this room when I have a black hallway with a fish painted on it around the corner? I got to work on that hallway.
Right. Now I don't think we saw it during the show tonight, but we was talking to some of the staff, or I was when I was shooting some footage, and there's some kind of reveal above you, isn't there?
There's
There's a bunch of stuff
There's
going
all
on.
kinds of crap. Like there's a big ghost over there. That can open up and have a thing come out. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
You just got to come through
Yeah,
for
you gotta come
Halloween and see the
all
show
of it.
for yourself.
Yeah. That's a door.
Oh, yep, another hidden door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This curtain's painted like the wall.
Yeah.
Like-
and yeah, you'd be surprised how good of scares you get out of that sucker. And these guys open up.
Oh, the mirrors. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody
And
got me with one of those
This
earlier.
hallway's okay.
I like it.
It's okay. You know, what do you do with a hallway? Eventually I'll knock this wall down in the middle, and then I've got almost 12 feet of space.
All right.
Then I can make something. You know, otherwise it's a decorated hallway followed by a decorated hallway. And when you start doing bigger numbers, you can't have these straight hallways because people see where the scares come from. The more people you do, the more you have to zigzag. That way scares always happen around the corner.
Gotcha.
I am now too busy for these hallways to be really successful.
Interesting.
Do you think that the zigzag also slows down the haunt a little bit?
I'm not worried at this point about adding length. We are pretty close to 30 minutes, and that's where I want to be. I think your brain kind of goes numb after 30 minutes.
Okay.
I would tend to agree with that. It
Yep.
starts getting like,
Yeah.
holy crap, how long's it going?
Right, exactly. And it's if I'm wanting it to end in a haunt, that's bad because I love haunts.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so right about 30 minutes is where I want to be.
Is
But-
that where you meant to stop, Nora?
Oh, hell no. I don't like spiders at all.
Spider fan?
I like how he stopped right there.
Well, I stopped here because we're leaving. The clock room and the library were all just coven area. And these little hallways here. This is going to turn into a broom closet.
Oh, for the
Which is
witches,
broom
yeah.
closet.
Yeah.
Because it's
So
better
it's a
than stupid rope vines hanging down. That hallway sucks.
So it's a garage.
You know, look at how much this hallway sucks. This is a
Oh,
this is a good haunt, but let's explore how much this sucks. I have fake wainscoting, chair rail, wall, and dirt vines. What is this? Why are these here? This is
Oh, you put them there, right?
because I had them in the back, and this hallway was boring.
Get 'em
and
out
this
of
made
this-
it less boring.
get him out of the story.
But I have a wonderful haunt. There are parts of it that kind of suck. This sucks. What is this? It doesn't make any sense. It's not part of the story. There's no reason for it. It's not even cool enough to say the rule of cool. Because it's cool, that's why.
It's a WTF hallway.
It is. I can do better. Thank you
Well.
for bringing this to light. Now, next week, I've got to change this
You got to
hallway.
keep
It'll be
people on their
gone.
toes. No, you got to keep people on their toes, Alan. That way they're not expecting what's around the next corner.
So our next
You're not
witch,
giving yourself enough credit
our
here.
next witch is a Chinese witch. And these are in most Chinese homes. There's a mirror in here that reflects bad luck and bad energy. So I bought one of these and I broke the snot out of that mirror to show people this is a bad place.
Uh-oh.
This is. And I was praised tonight for having Asian influence inside of a haunt.
Yeah, we
So-
have never seen that.
You have to tread carefully. You know, is it cultural appreciation or cultural appropriation? I want to be able to tell all the stories. You know, I don't care if they're white people's stories or brown people's stories. I want to tell the stories. If there's a cool monster in it, I want that story. I want to do it as respectfully as I can. So,
And on that note, I was talking to one of the staff members through here, and like even just these dragon murals back here, there's some language on there, and I guess somebody came through once and like where they were actually able to read it because it's real. You know,
Well,
it's not just scribbles and.
when you
and-
come around the corner here, I'll show you. We had to do our own caricatures because we have a scroll area where you walk. It's a sheet maze, but it's a themed sheet maze for hanging scrolls,
Uh-huh.
and we're about to get to it.
But
Through
first,
the thick cobwebs.
Each one of these means something. Okay, it's a shopping list. It's like rice, beans, fish, eggs, but every one has this symbol on it, which is the dragon symbol. Every one has that somewhere.
dragons got to have beans and rice and eggs too.
And it's cool to have a sheet maze, but why not have one themed to what your story is a little bit?
Right.
Let's stop here for a bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What?
that one comes down. I
You
remember.
don't want to stop right here?
I do not.
Okay, we'll move around the
It's
corner.
better.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there's that one right
Oh,
there.
there's so many.
This is a better place to
even-
talk. Right?
Yeah.
Better?
That one
Better?
even matches.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a repaint.
I'm
This
hiding.
was a Unit 70 piece. And he was kind of brown, so I repainted him in like a widow fashion.
Pretty
Sorta.
sure he wants to eat us.
Yes, he does. Now,
Look at here, Nora. What are
again,
these?
like this room, cool spiders, right? Why is it in the middle of the Dragon Witches area? Because it was already here. And it's already cool. If I move it, I better have something cool to put here to replace it. I want to move all this spider stuff to the Witch of Swarms, who is Egypt way over there. But until I have something cooler to put here, I'm not going to move this. So I'm playing that balancing game of how cool is it, and does it belong in the story? Don't gut your show just so it all fits in the story. So there's a ton of spiders in here. Apparently the Dragon Witch likes spiders. I don't know.
Old dragons have layers, and spiders live in layers. You know?
Yeah. Oh, they're touching me in the head.
It's like bats in the attic, Alan. Why is Batman in the attic of a haunted house? Because bats live in the belfry, you know.
That's true.
Oh, I remember the scare in this room. This.
Oh,
the-
yeah,
You
I
want to see
remember.
that?
Yes. That was really, really good. Had you seen it? Yeah.
Very nice.
I love that.
A little bit of monster's creepy staircase action.
Yeah.
No idea that that's coming.
Right?
It's also
And they can
a
even
functional
see through it.
staircase.
It
Oh,
actually
it does
goes.
have a door.
You can
there,
walk up it. Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
I
This
saw
is-
the shackles up there.
Yeah, okay. So look at the pipe going all the way up. It's attached by a bungee cord up top that holds the chain. So I can pull against it, against the pipe ledge, and it makes good noise, and it does an auto return. Can't beat that.
And then
Very
you get
nice.
stuck in it.
If you have monkey hands, yes.
I love that.
I saw on the tech list, one of the actors knocked the head off of this spider today. So his head is just sitting politely off to the side.
Yep.
But we have a tech list.
Sounds like he's got a few marbles loose.
What is that? That's a good noise maker.
That is a good noisemaker.
I could scare people with that.
Yep.
So on the tech list is to replace this spider head, but I'm not going to. I'm going to remove this, and we have a woven nest that I'll put in this corner and put a few dragon eggs in.
Ooh.
So if I can replace something and put something that works for the story in, I will.
I'm going
And then sticking with the
It's hard to get more Chinese than fireworks.
right.
And if you're in a small, tight bunker space, I don't think I want to be in with a bunch of explosives.
Heck no.
For the past 3 years, I've been working on a dragon that comes out of that hole.
Oh.
No, it's been 3 years. I'm not done yet, and I barely started. It's,
Oh, gosh.
It's one of those in my massive spare time projects.
Oh yeah.
So I'll get, probably not this year, but every year I'm like, I'm going to do it.
I can think of one that would fit there pretty nicely.
Oh.
Oh, the
People hate these.
They made me uncomfortable.
It hits a little bit of submechanophobia. So I think that's what the word. It's
Underwater animatronics.
machinery
Yes.
and their fear of it.
Huh.
But pretty much we had the cast come in and say, hey, let's make helmets. I think I had the helmets and they mostly decorated them, but it was a good time. And then we put all them together on all the diving suits. These are Amazon concrete boots. These are Carhartt, not Carhartt, they're imitation. Insulated suits, Harbor Freight electrician gloves, and foam.
And you have to touch them when you walk through too.
Oh yeah,
Which is
yeah.
also.
Yeah, you can't just get by them.
No.
What's worse is when you come through and you didn't think there was anybody in front of you, but they're already swinging around.
They're already, yeah.
So you're
Yes.
like, somebody's already been here.
And that's
you
because
know?
there's an actor who's right here in this little cubby
Oh, there is a hole
who,
there.
when
Yep.
they know you're
Oh.
coming, they move them so that they're ready for you. Oh, his zipper is down. That is inappropriate.
Oh.
Oh, you can see his
He
noodle.
just got hot.
You can see his noodle.
I was walking by and my hand went right into it. I'm like,
Oh.
awkward. Dressed up or not, this right here is one of my favorite places to just stand in the hole
Oh, you're completely.
because they
Yeah.
have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And if
No
I'm
clue.
doing security or whatever, I can just watch them go by and they have no idea. No one sees you until you go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The heck was that? Sticking with the deep sea vibes here.
Coffee filters.
Coffee filters.
I was I knew it when I was doing
Coffee filters. Pool noodle. Yeah. Pipe cleaners.
So clever.
Really, it is. Yes.
Kind of quality you get in this multi-million-dollar haunted attraction. So normally a mermaid sits up there.
Oh, okay.
This is the Distortions Banshee prop.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't it look like a mermaid?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
Like a
absolutely.
siren?
Yeah.
She doesn't look Irish. But I like it, and when October, we have a mermaid who sits up here and she flicks her tail at you. It's a really good scare.
Oh.
That's a fountain. There's a giant eel that comes out over here.
Oh.
I think moray eels are kind of terrifying.
They are.
So
They
we
are.
made
They
a
look
giant
so
moray
mean.
eel.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see a little camera inside of there.
There's a GoPro in his mouth
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
because every time that we scare someone with the eel and they fall into the fountain, I want it on video. I want that.
Oh, my God.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Oh We got some jellyfishes.
I know, the jellyfish are so cute.
Gotta have your bait shop.
And what do you call that thing that you just...
The trident.
That's a
Yes,
trident.
trident.
This is an actor's stash of stickers. So you got chopped. I wonder.
I love that. Choppy, choppy.
Nope.
Got a pigman. This pops up. There's an animatronic in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's from DC Props. That's a great company. This next hallway is my shame. This is the area that sucks the most.
Uh-oh.
So it's on the chopping block.
It's sad. It's before October. This is gone. Haven't had time to work on it. Now I've got time. All this is leaving. At one time, this looked more like seaweed than it does now.
I got the seaweed vibes
I
when we
did
came
too.
through earlier.
Thanks. But I know what's happening here, okay? So this is all going away. Why? Because it's black. It's a fish painted on a wall. That's what
I
it is.
will echo your disdain for black walls.
I can do better. And I will do better.
Oh, they
Laser
did.
Swamp.
They did really good in here.
Everybody, yeah, laser swamps are just fun. We used to have one in the sewer tunnel that we went through that's now fireworks. That was our laser swamp in 2013.
Uh-huh.
And we went away from it for a few years, and this has been here about 4 years back again.
Like how it's straight too, so they can just really lurk in here and you not know they're there.
Well, eventually, I'm going to hang curtain from the top, so you have to weave through a little bit. But because the curtain doesn't cross the laser, I can still use the same laser.
Uh-huh. Now, when we came through during the normal show, first glance at Anubis there, I thought that was a whole statue figure, and then I came through for B-roll, and I'm like, it's 3/4 painted.
Yes.
So that was a very good.
Yeah. So the way that this is made is I took an STL file for a 3D print and I used a slicer program, and then I scaled it up, and I sliced foam on the laser to make it up stacked. And then I used a concrete clay over the top of it. So it's all pink foam, but it was cut on the laser and stacked up. And then I could sculpt out my details, and I put it there, and then painted the rest of his body around it.
Heck yeah.
Very nice.
We don't get to see Egyptian much
Shannon was talking about some little gags that are in
either.
here.
The red button that I will not be pushing.
Well,
Ever.
right now the air is not on, so the show is
Thank
not
goodness.
on.
Oh,
But if you
right.
push this big red button, you can see what happens down here. There is a spider that flips up and
Oh,
goes
wow.
right after your hand. He lands
Oh
all
my
right here.
God.
You see the spider? He's right down there.
Yeah.
Just take a look.
I
take a look.
trust
Someone
you,
worked
Allan.
hard on that. You go appreciate it. Go.
Oh God! It's got fangs.
Does happen.
You know, I'm so glad I didn't hit that button earlier because I almost did.
Have you seen the animatronic that's a flasher?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's this. But I turned him into a mummy, and he's being eaten by scarabs.
Oh.
And that's the sigil of this
He's
witch.
even got a scarab on him.
He has a few on him.
They've been busy.
Yes, they have.
And the rat's got a hold of that one.
Mm-hmm. That one back there looks like an older body. He's green.
We saw a large critter in that hole earlier.
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
yes, centipede.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks different now.
Uh-huh.
This is the flower.
Uh-huh.
But I said, remember the flower?
Yeah.
Well, now it's a giant centipede worm. It's our big centipede puppet.
And it makes sense after seeing, the centipede crawling on the wall and all the little ones here.
Right.
And
Yes.
you get the head of the centipede.
Was that made in house?
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
You're about to enter an area that I call boob grab hallway.
Booby grab
I
hallway.
totally know what you mean. I might be a little short, but
Do you struggle getting actors to work in this hallway?
What's that?
I said, do you struggle getting actors to work in that hole?
No actors go in that hallway. That way I can say, was it a mummy? And they're like, yes. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Yup. Oh, fudge.
See,
This is another
it's an
Norse.
Egyptian temple. And there's a 55-gallon drum. And fence panels.
Not normal.
Not during October. This is a special time.
So that right there on the right, this is one of my favorite scares I've ever seen.
Those
It's evil.
It is evil.
Because it's a mirror.
Y'all see what's going on there?
It's a mirror, and
No.
people try to run away from the actor.
They blam.
Smackificate themselves
That's why it's not real straight.
on that mirror. Yeah, it's a rough one.
Nice.
This is one of the
We've
rooms
only
where
seen
they
that
hide.
at like maybe 1 or 2 haunts.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, but it makes the room. I can have a whole stilt walker back there. You know,
And you got this guy
You
overhead.
stay up there.
yeah, his moving pinchers just went in like 2 days ago.
Oh my. More bugs. They're
Scarabs.
taking over.
Oh, cockroach hallway. We didn't
Yes.
really look at cockroach
It's-
hallway.
Gross. And
Yeah.
it's dirty. Like you, ugh.
It's got the
You
roach
made it
juice.
so gross.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was leather dye and future floor wax that I mixed together in order to spray on all of this. So every year we put 2 mating cockroaches right here, and someone steals them.
Oh.
Normally opening night. One year they made it like 3 weeks. But
Why do they steal things like that?
I don't know, but they do.
If you have Allan's cockroaches, bring them back.
There is nothing as permanent as a temporary fix. That is so true for haunted houses. I'm just going to do it like this, and it's going to be for opening night, and then I'll fix it. Does that ever happen? No. Are these the most ghetto, shoddily dressed and made mannequins? Yes, they are. Did the same guy who decorated that EVA foam armor make this in 20 minutes before opening? Yes, he did.
You wouldn't happen to know him, would you?
Yeah. He's a slacker, and he really should take those down and fix it.
Put it on the tech list.
So I always thought as a kid, the scariest thing about Sleeping Beauty was all the briars that the witch conjured up. These are those briars. So if you look at all the thorns and vines, that's what I wanted.
Sticker?
You just didn't stand a chance all
I
night
didn't.
tonight.
I didn't. I got axed again.
This is, now we're in Annabelle's area, and
There's a goat up
she's
there.
a colonial American witch. Around the time of the witch trials. Big old.
That is the cutest goat
This
ever.
used to be a scare factory demon,
Yep, I remember.
and he fell apart. And I rearranged his whole face and made a goat out of him.
Goat eyes and some horns.
And
And
now I love him.
Yeah.
I remember seeing one of those on top of a Jeep at Fear Fair. in
Yeah,
Indiana.
that was that monster. Mhm.
And now you're going into a canning cellar. So here's the house, and you're going into the cellar. Back when we did shows all the time, all year, March, St. Patrick's Day, potatoes. But the same bag would be used as coal in the Christmas show.
Oh, nice.
So one set piece, 2 uses. Some of them might say letters to Santa on the other side, but you only see the one side that it works for that. So this is a fun gag.
Yeah.
It just does that. Normally it goes all the way. I don't know why it stopped.
It says no.
It's got a little
No
or
idea.
something. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, maybe it's supposed to go that way. I don't know. But
It's
We
awesome.
definitely caught our
it
attention.
goes from not
Yeah, it
Satan-y to more Satan-y.
The witches have gotten to it.
Yeah, and the actress is standing here and just hits that and lets it do that.
Nice.
It's a magnet.
And there's Granny.
Long closet.
Into the closet.
Everybody loves clothes hitting them in the face.
They do.
More upside down stuff.
Yeah, people like upside down stuff. I don't know why.
It's just disconcerting.
It really is, yeah.
Well, now we're getting into another village here.
Well, this is Town Square,
Town Square.
where they're having a nice witch burning.
As one does.
You get to enjoy the witch burning. And yeah, she comes out, scares people.
I wondered what did this, and then I think I found it out.
You wondered the scratches? Yeah, tell a story. What's about to happen? You know, and then you come in here.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes garbage will direct your show. And what I mean by that is you might see something on the side of the road and you say, how can I use that in my show? Garbage just directed your show. We were going to throw out a box of werewolf gloves because they were too big, they were broken, they were sticky, whatever. Oh no. Use this, it's all werewolf gloves. That's all this is. It's werewolf gloves, but this is a Shake Shack, so it's on airbags, it moves. When it moves, these swing, you know, and there's a growling soundtrack in here, so it adds a little bit of life to it. And this is the smash door from them.
Yeah, there's some big creatures in this area for sure.
And like we have
Yeah.
you know, 12-foot Wendigo puppet back here,
That's so awesome.
Oh, my.
but we don't use it for this show because it doesn't fit the slasher theme.
Right. Yeah, we didn't see that.
And
That is probably the biggest puppet. Was that one done by Gorgalore?
yes, well, originally, yes. It's been redone by us. Originally, it was a custom zombie puppet, but then we changed it into the Wendigo in-house. And there's a stilt Wendigo in here, and this used to say Fort Stulkin. You can tell that.
Stalking.
But those letters fell, and now it's Forsaken. So you're into the fort, and they've all been cursed by the Wendigo virus.
Again, with the different layers there, you can see the tree tops over on the other
Oh,
side.
yeah.
I think they called this the Smoke Shack.
Well, that was just, they called that tonight. This is in the fort. This is the fort.
Okay.
They're definitely doing some weird... They don't have any heads or skin.
Well, yeah, they've been skinned and they've been beheaded, and during the show, they're draining into those tubs constantly. It's a good time. And that'll be tinted like blood later. This room's kind of a nice reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And here's what they do with the skins of the people they got hanging up back there.
Right?
So what type of little hut thingy is that? I called it an igloo, but I probably got it wrong.
Okay, before you get it right, these are wigwams.
Wiggle, okay.
Oh.
And these are, the Ojibwe gave us dream catchers. They gave us totem poles and wigwams. And the red woman, Misqua Ikwe, is, that's her name. And she was cast out of the Ojibwe tribe. She is the only one who is an indigenous people who I've made into a villain. She's my witch. She's my power. All of her supporters here are not indigenous people. They're fur trappers. Because they did not know how to survive in the cold the same way the Ojibwe did. So they fell to her much easier. So all of the people around here are in buckskins and fur caps. And they're French fur traders who were taken out by the Wendigo.
No.
So that's who you see all over here. And there's also some monsters from that culture. There's Chinu, there's Baycox, and Pukwudgies, all from that area of the world. I did not take, she's not in a feather war bonnet, because that's a Plains Indian thing.
Gotcha.
You know? It's everything about her and her dress is Ojibwe.
Okay.
She's been cast out of that because obviously she eats people. That's bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Frowned upon.
The bad guys have to come from somewhere.
Yeah. Very cool.
She eats
And this
people.
this is a totem pole that we made in house. Yeah. And this is from now this is a little bit beaten up, but this is from a historical carving of this monster holding a man and about to eat it.
No.
But all these were this totem pole was taken directly from research. It's a vortex tunnel. Go ahead. It's turned off. So
Go ahead through the vortex.
It's a pretty nice vortex.
Yes, it was an effective one. Wee-hoo. This was a dizzying vortex.
Oh, yeah, it was. Those mirrors down at the end worked really good.
Yes. Vortex.
So now we're going into the Nightmare Witch's realm.
No.
That was the You went out of the earthly realm, and you're the Nightmare Witch.
I was convinced we were going to hell.
Yeah.
It's hell-ish. There's some scenery that hasn't been put in here yet. I must have some surprises. You look up, there's a denizen of the Nightmare Realm.
Gosh.
Those clouds are LED clouds, so they all light up. And
They're very eye-catching.
they do. Oh, were they on tonight?
Yes.
They were red.
This is the sigil of the Nightmare Witch.
And I think that
love
head's
the
right
black.
around the corner again, isn't it?
Yep, this is that head that we saw on the wall. Now it's a big puppet that comes out. All of our puppets have push buttons for sound and lights and get operated from the back.
And there's that sigil again on the head there.
She looks a little more mean now.
And I can't not see Ozzy Osbourne when I look at this guy.
Oh, yeah. I see that too.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
And then the last visual before you leave our show in October is the Nightmare Witch in front of the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, this doesn't look good now, but I swear it looks really good in show light.
That is such an orange
I see the is that like a little fog pipe there?
Yeah, so you walk through a fog curtain when you come out.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then you behold the fury of the gift shop.
The fury of the gift shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that whole section of gift shop over there is stuff that our actors make and sell. And then we have, commercial merchandise and t-shirts and all that stuff like normal. There's masks and things that we make over there, but we do a lot in-house, and that's reflected in the gift shop as well as the whole show.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know we mentioned it in our earlier behind-the-scenes tours, but talk a little bit about some of your VIP options and things.
Well, let me show you a VIP room. Yeah, so the VIPs will check in here. They don't come in the normal entrance. They come in the gift shop entrance. And then depending upon what group they're in, they get a colored lanyard so we know who and where they are.
That sounds organized. That can't be right.
I can't do everything that I do and not be organized.
Yeah.
A lot of the times when other haunts come, they're like, where's the chaos?
Right.
Because I can't do that. We have to start on time. It has to be right. And part of that is organization. This is Voodoo VIP. And in here, you're going to have cameras set up with scares inside. They can hit a button and get a scare. There's refreshments for them. So they go, they check in, they get picked up, they can set their stuff down, and then normally they go right into the show right off the bat. Once they come out of the show, they get picked up, they get collected by their concierge, they come back, they can have refreshments, they get scares. They got about 30 minutes in the room, maybe a little less, but right around that time to hang out and talk about their experience. And then when it's wrapped up, they don't go, they go back through the show. So when they go out, they're done. They get 2 runs through the show with VIP.
Oh, super cool.
And it's just, they're not in the line. It's private. It's quiet. It's a group of 18 max. And some group people just buy it out. So they'll buy the whole room.
Very nice.
That sounds fun.
And you've actually got another one that's themed a little bit differently, right? Another VIP?
It's a little bit, it's nice. It's the Coven room. This is Voodoo VIP. That's Coven VIP. And it's straight orange and black Halloween, a little more witch themed.
Very nice.
That's VIP. That's Dark
VIP.
Hour.
That's dark. Well, thank you so much, Allan.
No
we appreciate
problem.
you showing us around. Any other last little bits that I forgot about that?
I try to work in such a way to inspire others to do what I do. Not because I think I'm the best, but because I want to see what everybody else does. Halloween is personal. Every other holiday is like tied to a religion, But Halloween, it was kind of made up to keep kids out of trouble because they were causing, trouble. And like, here, have a Halloween party. Here, let's do a haunted house. Let's do a community haunted house. And that's how they started. But the opportunity for expression, and every good haunted house is a reflection of its owner or designer. When I go through Hell's Gate, I know what's important to John. When I go through the darkness, I know it's important to Larry. When I go through Netherworld, I know it's important to Ben. You can see in their show what they care about, what they think about. And you saw a lot of nostalgia in this show and stuff that we hold dear. And I want to see what other people create. And my whole channel for Stiltbeast Studios is giving people the knowledge and the tools of how to do it. Because as soon as we all know how to make our ideas real, then all that separates us is our ideas. I want to see the ideas. Mm-hmm. My favorite thing about my job is I have an idea in my head, and then I see it walking around and interacting with people. That's the coolest. You know, that didn't exist until it was in my brain.
If there's one feeling you want people to leave with when they come to and visit Dark Hour, what would you call it?
I don't try and scare them. In the house, I want them to say wow 10 times. Mm-hmm. If they can say wow 10 times, then I have kind of released their inner child a little bit, and that child is easy to scare by my actors. You know, that's kind of the goal. But I want to show them things they're not going to see anywhere else. Nothing against other haunts. Every haunt has a right to exist. This is just how I want mine to be. Mm-hmm. I don't want a CNN haunt. If you can see it happen on CNN, whether it's, you know, just a person murdering a person, I want there to be a supernatural element. I want there to be some magic in it. Mm-hmm. I want there to be some darkness beyond a broken human mind. You know, I don't want clowns. I don't want chainsaws. I want trolls and goblins and wolves. Mm-hmm. And I want them to own Halloween. There's horror every day. Halloween is once a year. Mm-hmm. And I'm making it mine here at Dark Hour.
So for folks that aren't from around here and have never seen or heard of Dark Hour before, and they want to learn more about Dark Hour, they want to come see the show, send them
DarkHourHauntedHouse.com or find Dark Hour Haunted House on almost any social media.
Gotcha. Yeah.